My name is Elena Kingetti. I am the proud CEO of EK Management and Associates. Because tomorrow is going to be Friday and things are just really good. Like it's nothing to not be excited about. I've shared with you guys before that this is a heavy shipping season going on right now. A lot of freight moving. My office is busy and anyway, I just wanted to come on this morning and talk a little bit about some things. I wanted to talk this morning about, I've had questions as far as the tour goes and what information is going to be covered under the tour. What are we going to be training about? What are we going to be talking about and things like that. And so it's just so much easier sometimes to create a YouTube and direct people to rather respond to every email and continue to repeat the same thing in every email. So anyway, we have 7 people logged on. Gonna give it a minute to see who else logs on this morning. Good morning, Leslie. Hope you're having an awesome morning. Okay, so like I said, we're getting ready for our Tour Elana to continue. We had to reschedule Atlanta because of the fright of the Hurricane Florence. So right now we're back in Kansas to Dallas, Texas. Which we're really super excited about that. We'll be heading to Dallas, Texas on October 8th. October 8th, we'll be going into Dallas, Texas. And again, we're excited about it. And from Dallas, Texas, we'll be in California, Upper California, the week of the 15th, which will be California. And the week of the 22nd, we will be in Southern California, city of industry. So we're just excited about it. Anyway, the things that you can look forward to going on the what will we be training on? Number 1, terms and definitions. The basics of the trucking industry. In all of my training classes, I always say the trucking industry has a language of its own. And if you don't know the industry language and you don't know the terminology, you will get ate up so quick. Like equipments that are on the road, the logistics of things, how the industry operates, the different role players, who plays roles in the industry, what are the different roles that are played, what are the jobs and the responsibilities of those roles. When we're looking at the carrier side and the dispatcher, we'll be learning what is, how to go into load boards, how to negotiate rates, how to run them east, run them west, run them north, run them south, the plus and deltas of each. If you send them in here, what's going to happen? If you send them there, what's going to happen? You're balancing your rate out, a rate formula, which is awesome. It's really, really good. Knowing your expenses versus your income, to know if this is a good paying load, if it's not a good paying load, being able to balance come out. About if you're a dispatcher, you get paid, how do you get your money? If you're a dispatcher, how to go in your business to get to owner operators, to get to the guys and women that are driving the trucks, and how to build that dispatching company. If you want to have dispatchers, if you want to build kind of like, me, and now I have dispatchers under me, if that's something that you're looking to do, you're looking to grow in that capacity. And then on the freight agent side, we'll be going again over your terms, your definitions, the roles of the industry, and We'll be looking at the sales. If you're looking at being a freight, going on the freight broker side as an agent or opening up a brokerage in itself, sales is the number one thing. You have to be able to embrace sales. If you're scared of sales or you say, I'm not a salesperson, you do not want to, become a broker or an agent, because it's all sales. The fancy part of it, the paperwork, the systems, all of that is awesome and great. I see people that come through all the time. They spent money on this system, spent money on that system. They have this set up and that set up, but then they don't want to get on the phone and do the work as far as selling. Well, you don't sell and you don't get on that phone and you don't hit that pavement, you're not going to make any money, period. So I have an awesome sales process. I've been training for 20 years. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. But I have been training it for 20 years. I started at Sprint when I was like 19 years old, and I learned the sales process at Sprint. I became a trainer at Sprint and got certified in the sales process. I trained many corporate people in the process. I went over to Mary Kay. I used the process. And in trucking, when I started brokering, I used the same sales process. It works for 20 years. It's been working for me. If I ever I use the same sales process. And, I teach that process in my training class. Of course, the basics of sales, overcoming objections, how email campaign, how to get shippers to like you, the power of influence is so powerful, how to get people to like you. People give you business because they like you. How do you make them like you? How do you become business friendly and business assertive? How do you get in there and get the business and become good at what you do and make this a profession? People really good. The money ties you in. The money is good. People ask me, did you make good money doing this and that? Honey, if I've been in it for 10 years, what do you think? I don't think I would be doing anything for 10 years if it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Especially entrepreneurship, to say I've been doing an entrepreneurship journey for 10 years, that's a lot. If somebody tells me I've been owning my own business for 10 years, I don't have this, because honey, it's a lot. That's a journey in itself. So if you say you've owned whatever business it is, you've been selling Avon for 10 years, good at Avon, because I can't imagine staying somewhere for 10 years. As difficult as it is, no one is right check to you. No one is promising you anything. You're just basically building this thing for yourself and depending on, your spiritual being to get you to where you need to be, and hustling and working and grinding every day. I salute you, So I would say definitely, if it weren't an income base in it, if it weren't success in it or fruit in it, it's just not something I would do. I wouldn't waste my time, and I definitely wouldn't tell anybody about it. Anyway, Yolana. And good morning, Mr. Chuck, coming from New Jersey. I got a truck stuck in New Jersey right now, Mr. Chuck. But hopefully they're about to get him moving anyway. And good morning, Miss D. So anyway, those are just some of the things we'll be going through on the tour. The sales process on the brokering side, how to work with carriers, how to build that carrier database, and systems. Systems is so huge in this industry. Knowing the systems to work with, knowing how to work in systems, being organized, being organized. I'm so not organized. Like, I am so the most unorganized person, but this industry requires organization. And if you don't have the organizations, you pay the money and you get the systems to create the organizations. I have an awesome system guy. His name is Khan, and I would refer anybody to his dispatching system. It is hands you his name and number and connect you with him, because it's great. Like, I've worked in dispatching systems that have cost thousands of dollars and everything. And his system is just, especially if you're beginning in this industry, you have to be able to keep up with paperwork. You have to be able to keep up with files. You have to be able to keep up with signature. It's so much like paperwork in this industry, And so as much as you can make it technology wise, that's what you want to do. So we'll be, of course, going over systems and recommendations and things like that. And the best part, like, the hands down best part is so if you're looking to get a truck, if you're looking to purchase a truck, if you're looking to own a trucking company, come on out, to the tour. Every on the Saturdays that we'll be in town, we're going to be doing a workshop. So anyone who wants to just the Saturday class for $200, and if you just want to come out on the Saturday, it'll be 4 hours, and we'll be YouTube workshop, talking about different ways in the industry, different things that you can do, different ways. So, if you say, you know what, I don't want to do the whole tour, but talking about, building a trucking company, what direction is good, quality fits. Of the truck. Like I was just meeting with my team this morning and we were talking about how busy we stay and all the different things that go on and this and that. And I just looked and I smiled and I was like, don't you guys love it? It must be something wrong with me because I just love it, But if you're looking at getting a truck, we'll be discussing the different types of trucks and, what all goes entail, what type of expenses you're looking at, what type of income you can generate and things like that, because I'm a good industry. Anyway, Mr. Chuck, could you please put up your office number so I could set up a phone consultation? Yes, sir. Of course, Mr. Chuck. The office number 381-7983, 816-381-7983. Ask to speak to Ashley. Make sure that she gets you set up for a consultation. Are there any questions this morning? Okay, so as far as the Tour Elana goes, it's $2,500 a person. We are gearing up for our Dallas and California right now. Month of October is Dallas and California. We are that $1,700. If you pay in full and you say you're a part of YouTube, it's $1,700. We do have a payment plan where you can put $500 down, and then Ashley will go over with you the remaining balance. We're excited. If it's a buddy plan, someone that you want to bring along with you, let us know because we do have discounts available. I'm the owner of the company, and I can do whatever I want to do. So if you have, someone you want to go on tour with you, let us know, and we'll figure that out. Anyway, I'm excited to see you guys. I'm excited to meet everyone.